Hello everybody and welcome back to another interview that we're going to do today. We're very excited because we have Karin and Anna who are going to chat to us today about an amazing place that you can come and visit in Catalunya, in a place called Moya, which is Ahora. And Ahora is a very special place where horses are healers. And we had the privilege to go there a couple of weeks ago. Anna took us out there and we were able to meet all of the animals and, well, the cats and the horses.
And it was phenomenal. One of the most beautiful experiences of my life.
So we really thought we would share it with you because it's very special. Anna is a writer and an online strategy consultant. And Karin is the founder and the owner of Water. So today we're going to speak in Kata Spanglish. So we're going to speak in 3 different languages probably. So this is an experiment for us, so it's something exciting. So first of all, let me introduce Anna. Anna, tell us a little bit about yourself and then you can introduce Karin and we can get started that way together. So
sure.
Anna, you go first.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thanks Mandy and Natalia for the opportunity. Well, I'm very, very glad to be here with you today, especially because, well, we share some past and present. We've been client and coach and healer for the last 2.5 years, if I recall correctly. It's been a wonderful. Sorry.
I think more. I think you've been with me more. Longer.
Probably. It's been a wonderful experience to collaborate with you and to learn with you and grow with you guys. And well, thanks to you. I would say that, well, I started, like a path of self-knowledge, discovery, healing, and part of that path is also possible thanks to Karin and the horses and the cats of Aura, So I'm very happy to put you ladies in touch, right? I always recommend Aura to anyone I feel that may benefit, from the love, and the wisdom of the horses and of Karin's, So for me, it was very important for you ladies to meet and having the opportunity to share this with your clients. It's an amazing privilege. So
yeah, but it took us a little bit of time because we wanted to do it last year, and then we were interrupted by the beginning of COVID. So it's taken us a little bit longer than we hoped. But once we were able to have this experience, it's touched our hearts, and we really want to share it with everyone like you do, because when you came to us and said you need to experience this, you were right.
Now I wish I could go there every weekend.
Yeah, it's a little bit addictive. It's a little bit addictive.
It's not that feeling. It's just a feeling of like, it just made me feel so much at peace. And when I left, I just felt so different my whole soul felt calmer. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
So let's introduce
Karin. Natalia. Sí, Natalia está comentando que cuando salió, cuando me marcharon de la experiencia, se sintió, sintió como una paz, y mucho más calmada.
Fantástico. Y sigo con esta sensación. Okay, so Karin.
Hola.
Hola, Karin. ¿Puedes explicar un poquito sobre ahora?
Bueno, gracias por hacer esta entrevista, lo primero. Fue un placer conoceros y vivir esa pequeña experiencia con mi familia, que para mí tengo familia de 2 patas y familia de 4 patas.
It was a pleasure for her to meet you and to have that experience with you ladies and her family of 4 legs, 4-leg family.
Para mí mis caballos, lo primero son mi familia y después son compañeros de vida, que bueno, llevamos juntos ya 7 años, vamos para 8.
For her, the horses are her family. They are her partners and life. Life partners as well, no? Yes, and she's been living together with them for the last 8 years.
Lo que hacemos en Aura lo diré de aquí un ratito, pero antes querría presentarlos, ¿no? La familia son ahora 9, con una recién llegada. Tenemos a Brisa, que es la yegua mayor, que tiene 38
The family is
años.
composed by 8 members, now 9, with a new incorporation that we will talk to you about. So the oldest member is Brisa. She's 38 years old.
Y bueno, ya está en su etapa final de
And
vida.
she's in her final time or path.
Y está pletórica, dando todo el amor que durante muchos
And she's
años
amazing
no pudo dar.
and giving all the love that in all her life she couldn't receive.
Wow.
Y está digamos, acompañando a la manada, entregándoles toda la sabiduría que tiene dentro de sí.
Brisa is walking with the herd and transmitting all the wisdom that she has in her as a transfer of wisdom to them.
Luego están en el intermedio, pues tenemos a Estrella, a Shanti, a Escarlata, que ellas son las yeguas que tienen entre 12 y 10 años.
So we have this sorry, Karin, es que així vaig traduir. So we have these four mares, no? They are between 10 and 12 years old, and they are kind of, well, she's...
Entonces ellas son, digamos, el núcleo duro de la manada. Las yeguas son muy importantes en una manada de caballos. Son las creadoras y generadoras de vida.
They are very important in the herd because mares are the creators and generators of life, and they are a very important structural part of the herd.
A bit like the world.
Y luego, pues, ¿cómo?
Yes.
Es lo mismo de personas.
Luego tenemos... ¡Ay, I don't understand you!
Lo mismo que las personas. También como...
Sí. Y luego pues tenemos a los 3 machos, a Ciro, a Paris y a Cronos, que ellos pues cumplen con la función del semental, que es proteger a la manada ante cualquier peligro y, bueno, pues tener cuidado de todas las yeguas y de la potra de 2 añitos, que es Luna.
The 3 horses, no? That perform the role of stallions, although they're not stallions, right? But they are kind of protecting the herd and making sure everything is all right and the mares are all right. And especially protecting a very young mare, no? I don't know how to translate that in English, potra, because it's a 2-year-old, no? 2-year-old mare whose name is Luna.
I think it's filly. I think a young mare is a filly.
Ah, okay, filly, right, nice.
Ajá. Y bueno, hace 2 semanas, aún no, llegó India Mara, adoptada por Ana y sponsorizada su libertad por Ana. Y está siendo toda una aventura y es una yegua muy, muy especial que se añade a ese grupo de hembras de la banda.
So Karin is talking about the last incorporation to the herd, and she's India Mara. She's a 7-year-old mare who's joining the band, no, the band of mares. I adopted her. I think we're going to talk about it a little bit further in the interview. But well, she's a very special soul, and she's bringing a lot of new things into the herd. So, yeah.
We're looking forward to hearing about that. And so,
todos ellos fueron rescatados por la protectora de caballos ADE, vienen del maltrato y el abandono.
All of them were rescued by an animal shelter from ill treatment and basically torture from previous owners.
Y bueno, pues han sido adoptados por mí hace pues unos 7 años y en estos 7 años pues lo que yo he hecho, he intentado con todo mi corazón es que haya una recuperación física, psíquica y emocional para que ellos puedan ser caballos, sentirse caballos y bueno, y finalmente pues formar una banda que es lo que harían en libertad.
So Karin is saying that in the 7 years, no, 8 years that she's been with them, she's been working with them to make sure that they are recovered, that they are healed physically, emotionally, and psychologically, so they can become horses again and live in freedom.
Estos somos nosotros.
This is us.
Yeah, beautiful. It's so beautiful. And can we ask, how did she come into this vocation of actually working with horses? I mean, obviously it's her passion in her life, but what made her give up, I suppose, her day job and decide that she was going to make this her life goal, to actually look after these horses and them look after her and for them to work together as a team?
Wasn't this, Karin?
Digue'm.
Com vas decidir deixar la teva feina, no?
Sí, claro. Sí.
Regular per emprendre aquesta aventura.
Bueno, estaba en una empresa en la que durante muchos años fui muy feliz. Estaba en el departamento de ventas. Era una killer.
She was a killer in the sales department of a business where she was very happy for a while.
Yeah.
Durante toda esa primera etapa fue maravilloso, estoy muy agradecida y aprendí infinidad de cosas.
She learned a lot from that period, and she's very thankful for the experience.
Lo que en la etapa final pues se convirtió en algo tóxico para mí, porque era pues una adicta al trabajo, vida sedentaria, comer mal, todo lo peor. Tenía todo.
By the end of that period, it was becoming a very toxic relationship with the business, and because she had become addicted to work, following a sedentary life with a lot of stress, and that was, of course, not positive for her.
Bueno, pues mi cuerpo gritaba ¡socorro! ¡SOS! Pero yo no hacía caso.
Her body was screaming, help, help, but she was not really listening.
Hasta que, bueno, pues un día el cuerpo dijo, basta, hasta aquí llego. Y ese día dije, quizá voy al médico.
So until one day her body said enough, and then she thought maybe I should go to the doctors.
Y bueno, pues fui al doctor y el doctor me dijo que ¿qué hago trabajando? ¿Que estás trabajando? Y yo, sí, estoy trabajando, claro que estoy trabajando. Y me dijo, pues no. Cógete una baja.
So the doctor basically said, how come you're still working? You're really bad, no? And she said, no, of course I'm working, no? And then the doctor said, you need to take a leave, a health leave.
Y yo, pues con mis pastillas, me voy a trabajar.
So she went to work with the pills.
Y las pastillas me hicieron una reacción alérgica. Y
She took the pills. They produced an allergic reaction and she had to go to the hospital, ¿no?
Exactly. Y me volví a casa y bueno, pues estuve 4 meses bastante mal. Tenía una infección respiratoria que se complicó en pulmonía. Bueno.
Vaya.
So, yeah, she spent 4 months, no, at home with a I don't know how you call that, pulmonía.
Lung infection.
Sí.
Lung infection.
Y bueno, pues en ese tiempo, pues mi cerebro fue bajando y empecé a conectar con el corazón.
So in all that time, her mind started stopping and she started connecting with her heart.
Y bueno, pues hacía unos meses que había empezado un voluntariado en un centro de quinoterapia con caballos, con niños con discapacidades y bueno, y ahí empecé un voluntariado sin saber qué hacía yo allí.
So she basically some weeks ago she had started with a volunteering program in a horse facilitated center with children with disabilities. She didn't know how she landed there, but she did.
Y bueno, pues empecé en el centro, cojo la baja, no puedo salir de casa, pero en esos meses pues yo solo hacía, como le pasa a Mandy, a Natalia, pensar en esos caballos, ¿no? Y todo el rato esos caballos pues venían a mí, ¿no? Y bueno, yo pensaba en ellos y pensaba en ellos.
She couldn't stop thinking of the horses.
Como yo.
And
sí.
Yeah.
Bueno, pues a los 4 meses ya me encontraba un poco mejor y entonces pues empecé a ir al centro para recuperarme yo, porque me di cuenta que yo estaba muy mal, que era mi vida, ¿no? ¿Qué hacía con mi vida?
So then
entonces
by then she had realized that she needed to do something about her life, so she started going to the horse center for her own health.
Y ahí empecé a estar con los caballos, a cepillarles, bueno, pues a tener una relación más próxima a ellos. Y en
She started being closer to the horses.
Y el médico de cabecera era un abuelito que ya estaba por jubilarse y que no me daba el alta. Me decía, no, tú sigues de baja. Y yo, ¿vale?
The doctor was an elderly doctor, and he refused to give her the green light to go to work again.
Entonces estuve 3 meses con los caballos. Cada día iba a ver los caballos.
So she was 3 months with horses every day.
Y bueno, a los 7 meses me reincorporé al trabajo nuevamente, sabiendo que era el principio del fin, que yo quería hacer otra cosa en mi vida.
So 7 months after the breakdown, She went back to work knowing that that was the end of a phase, ¿no?
Yeah.
Sí, yo, o sea, ya tomé la decisión de que ese no era mi camino, que yo quería estar con caballitos, como veis aquí. Brisa y Luna, aquí detrás.
But she knew that that was not the life path, no? She wanted to be with horses, like the one she has in the painting, no? Behind her. That's Brisa and Luna.
Beautiful.
Sí. Y bueno, y seguía trabajando y trabajaba de otra manera, ya no era una obsesión ni una adicción, sino trabajo. Y empecé a focalizarme en aprender cosas de caballos, en acercarme cada vez más a ellos.
So she started to learn more and more about horses and to become closer to who they are.
Y bueno, de ahí pues empecé a hacer coaching, empecé en sesiones personales porque veía que realmente quería que alguien me acompañara a rediseñar mi vida, porque en definitiva era decir, quiero hacer un cambio radical.
Doing some coaching herself because she needed to redesign her life.
Y de ahí pues empecé mi proceso personal, empecé a estudiar, hasta que descubrí que existía el coaching con caballos y dije, ¿es esto?
So she started studying until she learned that there exists something that is called horse facilitated coaching, and she knew that was what she was looking for.
Y bueno, estudié, acabé los estudios y decidí dejar la fundación para aprender más de caballos.
So she ended her studies and decided to leave the foundation to continue learning about horses.
Y voy a parar a la protectora.
And then she found the horse shelter where she adopted the horses from.
Y en la protectora, claro, yo no sabía que existían protectoras de caballo ni que había maltrato de caballos.
Didn't really know that there was horse ill treatment and torture, and so it was a very surprising thing for her to learn.
Y bueno, ahí empecé a ver que había caballos que tú no podías acercarte, no podías tocarles, que tenían terror de las personas.
She started to see that there were horses that were terrified from when they saw people, and that you could not get near them or anything like that because of trauma.
It's a beautiful story about how Karin ended up taking the whole herd of the horses, because okay, most of us would think, we need to do something here. We're going to adopt or rescue is the better word, these horses, but because you free them, which is amazing. But she ended up with 8. So
yeah.
Ask her how she ended up with 8.
¿Cómo acabaste con 8 caballos?
Bueno, pues en la protectora conocí a 6 de ellos y ahí empezó nuestra relación y me enamoré de los tropecientos que habían ahí, pero estos 6 me robaron el alma.
She fell in love with all the horses in the shelter, but the first 6 that she adopted stole her soul. So she couldn't say no.
Bueno, esto pasó después de reincorporarme al trabajo, pasaron 2 años y medio hasta que yo se rompió la relación con la empresa y pues fue el momento de adoptar los caballos y llevarlos a lo que
so she spent 2 years and a half since the moment she went back to work, knowing that job was over, until the moment when she left the job and adopted, no, the 6 horses and started with the business of Aura.
Y bueno, en estos 2 años y medio, pues yo fui conociendo a mi o sea, fui conociendo los caballos, fui conociendo lo que era el coaching, la PNL, enneagrama de la personalidad, es decir, las diferentes disciplinas que yo ahora pues puedo ofrecer en Aura.
So she, in these 2 years and a half, she got to know the horses and also the different methodologies and tools that she uses now in her sessions, like neurolinguistic programming, coaching, ¿qué más?
Inteligencia emocional.
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Yes. All the different methods, mindfulness, all the things that all the ingredients that compose an Aura.
Y bueno, pues llegó el momento de que todo se le alineó, la vida puso su magia a mis pies y pude pues llevarme los 6 caballos a Moya.
So life made her magic, no, and made everything align. And it became possible for her to adopt the 6 horses and bring them to Moya.
It's inspirational for people, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who resonate with the need to actually change their lives, but having the courage to do that and then following your heart is another thing. So it's very inspirational for people to hear that by following your heart, it works out. It will work out.
Yeah.
And now, sorry, Karin.
¿Sí?
I was going to say, and you obviously, by going and being part of this, have fallen in love with it yourself. You had stolen your heart, and now in the last 2 weeks, you've also rescued a horse that's Indian, no? She's come into the herd, and tell us about that experience, because I'm sure people are just so interested in about how that's happened for you and how she's been able to be freed and become part of this.
Yeah. Yes, actually, it was 2 Saturdays ago. India Mara arrived in Aura. I had been, as I explained earlier, started to work with Karin and the horses a while ago. I think maybe a little bit earlier than when I started at SAP, but not much, more or less at the same time. And I started as a coachee, so Karin was my coach. And well, together with a herd, it was amazing experiences. They also stole my soul, as Karin was saying. They were. I mean, I found a lot of support from them, a lot of love, and as Karin was saying, they came to me, you know. After the sessions, they were there, you know, so they've really been, and they are part of, you know, my health and my happy life, no? So basically I started really enjoying a lot and learning a lot with them. I started also taking courses that Karin was offering there, for instance, like Reiki training, also heart coherence, emotional intelligence. So basically, you know, I started kind of, you know, learning, no, wanting to go beyond the coachee experience, no, getting to know more about the tools, no. And finally, this year, in October, well, I decided I was interested in getting to know more about coaching, you know, getting to know into helping others, no, become more authentic, be more themselves, no, as you were saying, Mandy, follow their heart, no? So I knew that in one way or other, no, I was interested in that. So I started with a year-long training that Karin offers, which is horse facilitated coaching along 1 year. So the basis of that training, no? Of course, that training has been mind-blowing for me. It's been amazing. I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot, and the process has made me has helped me make important decisions also in my life. No, to find the strength, no, that is necessary to decide when something is over and when something needs to be created anew. So I'm personally part in this process, no, with a new project. But besides that, I have learned how important it is to be connected with, to reconnect with Mother Earth, you know, to reconnect with, the soul of Gaia, no, because it's an amazing, she's an amazing energy in the world that most people, no, are disconnected from. And well, this connection has really been very healing for me. So I knew that I don't know, somehow I knew that I wanted to give back, no, to say thanks for, no, thanks for, you know, Mother Earth, no, the universe has given me life, so I want to give back, no. And the best way I could was basically to adopt, no, a horse, and to make sure that at least one of the horses, no, that may be having a hard time in life has the opportunity to be free and to be a horse and to be whoever she wants to be. You know, that for me, that's the grandest privilege, no? So basically I said, when Karin said, hey, I'm opening, you know, places for some horses to join the band, I said, tell me about it, you know? Mm-hmm. So she told me about it. Leonor Díaz de Liaño, who's the president, no, of the horse shelter. And basically she suggested India Mara, no? She said, this mare, she's there, you know, think about it. And we were going to actually go and visit her, you know, before deciding on the adoption. But with everything, you know, with the COVID and the restrictions and everything, it was, you know, everything got delayed. And we, you know, it seemed that it was not possible to go, you know. But I knew very, you know, I mean, there are sometimes in life things that one knows.
You're to follow you.
And I knew that, yeah, I knew that it was her, you know. So I said, okay, I don't know her, but she's the one. So let's go for it, you know. And well, she arrived. I started doing distance Reiki, so she was a little bit more, you know, calm when she arrived. It seems it worked because she arrived really, really, you know, really relaxed and well. And it's one of the best days in my life, for sure. It was very intense. It was very, I mean, for me that of course I love horses and I know, of course, much more about horses now than when I started, but I feel that I know nothing, you know, compared to Karin, you know. So Karin was there like, you know, this, that, you know, and I was like, oh my God, you know, because they were like running like crazy, you know. I was like, you know,
all the horses.
but in the end, everything was all right. Yeah, the horses were running because when India Mara arrived, the first thing they, you know, Karin did was get close to them, but not together. So they could smell each other, you know, get to know themselves. But it seems the chemistry, no, of instinct is super strong, of course, right? I mean, sometimes we forget. but the thing is, no. So India Mara really wanted to go with a herd, right? The herd really wanted her to come, but at the same time they didn't know her. So they were protective of the small one, right? So it was like there was a moment when they started like running crazy, you know, and India Mara was trying to get to them, but then the stallions, bite her, because she couldn't get near them. It was an amazing thing. I was like, oh my God, they're killing her, I was like, it was so funny. No, I know. It was just 2 bites, but I was suffering so much, I was like, oh my God, what are they doing? Because of course it's the same that loving is so cool and so, no? But at that time it was like a fierce, monster came, and I was like, what's going on? Where is Nina? What is Paris? So it was like an amazing day. But the good thing is that right before lunch, India Mara was already friends with Kronos. So they were already friends / boyfriend and girlfriend. Exactly. It's an amazing pair. So now love is in the air. No, they're completely in love. So we went to lunch. I was much more relaxed. I was like, okay, if she's with Kronos, everything is good.
That's amazing. Natalia and
have a bit of an attachment as well. Yes, this was a beautiful experience. So you're not allowed to approach the horses. You have to wait for the horses to approach you, which for me was very I was not scared of horses. I was scared of the size of horses, and I've never been around horses before. So for me, the experience of being with them was just amazing, because it just completely, my fear just went out of, just completely disappeared that day of horses. But when I began to touch him and just to feel the size and the grandeur of this beautiful animal was just phenomenal. And just that he let me touch him, I think this is something that I think us humans, we put ourselves on animals all the time. Like, if I want to pat you, I pat you. If I want to touch you, I touch you. And Karin explaining to me, no, you wait for them to come to you. For me, this is just like, why aren't we doing this with all animals? Why do we not have this respect?
Yeah, it was a beautiful experience for us as well, and as we know, Natalia's completely taken with it.
Yeah, I'm completely.
So I think that it's definitely something that's going to be in our lives from now on as well. So I think that they've stolen her soul as well. I think these horses, because they're beautiful. So Anna, if people, or Karin, both of you, if people wanted to get in touch, we're going to put a video up as well for people, just so they can experience that beautiful sensation of these horses. But if they wanted to know more, we'll also put up the website so people can get in touch with you. Are you already doing new courses, or what's happening with the COVID situation? Is it still tentative, or where? And I saw that you're doing some things online as well.
¿Cómo, Ana?
Karin pregunta si en qué momento está ahora, si seguís con, en esta situación actual, si seguís ofreciendo coaching, formaciones, en qué estáis, y luego si se os quiere contactar, cuál sería la manera. Ellas van a publicar la web y el vídeo.
Vale. Sí, bueno, hemos tenido el parón que hemos tenido todos de estos meses pasados. Seguimos en marcha igualmente.
Sí, they had to stop, no, as all businesses had to stop due to COVID-19, but now they're continuing.
bueno, pues continuamos con las sesiones individuales, con los stages y con las formaciones. Además de estar creando...
With the individual sessions, the group sessions, the trainings as well.
Y ahora pues estamos creando la escuela online para los nuevos tiempos. Además de que en breve lanzamos nuestro primer libro.
And we are creating the online school for the new era, right? And we're about to publish the first book.
Y en el que en ambos proyectos me está acompañando Ana. Ana me hace de coach a mí en este caso.
In both projects, I am helping Karin, so I'm the coach in this case.
Y bueno, pues las personas que quieran pueden contactarnos bien en nuestra web, en auracoaching.cat, o bien por email en aura@auracoaching.cat.
Muy bien.
And people who are interested in Aura can contact Karin through the website and the email. Probably we can also publish the email so people who are interested can connect.
Put it up. That's brilliant. Oh, ladies, it's been wonderful to speak to you and share this with everybody. We're really very excited, and Nat's going to get a group together to come and spend some time there and enjoy that beautiful team, all of you again. So have a beautiful day, and we look forward to sharing this with everybody.
Thank you, ladies.
Take care.
Thank you, ladies. It's been a pleasure.